Okay, so I'm so excited that you guys have joined us tonight. I appreciate you giving up your time. Thanks so much. We are going to this as brief as I can, so we won't waste any of your time. But I want to say thank you for being a loyal customer. You guys have been ordering, and I'm super excited about all your results. Y'all have been doing so amazing. And tonight, I wanted Rachel to come on and share with you how generous Isogenics is to their customers. Now, Rachel is a entrepreneur. She's a health and business coach. She's a top achiever, six-figure income earner with Isogenic, and she's also a wife and a mom. She's just a little bit busy. She's got a little bit going on. But Rachel, we're so thankful that you came and took time out for us tonight. Can you share with us a little bit about your journey and how you came to Isogenics?
Sure, absolutely. So like she said, my name is Rachel, and I have been married for almost 24 years. I have 3 kids. My oldest is 23 and just got married. My middle one is 21 and just got engaged. And my 18-year-old is getting ready to leave for college. So that leaves me a complete empty nester. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So I'm really jealous of you guys with little kids and getting ready to start your families, and just savor every single minute because it really does go by fast. But, one of the things, I've been in this profession of network marketing since my kids were babies. And that's kind of how I found it, because it was always my dream. Like if you would have asked me when I was a kid what I wanted to be when I grew up, I would have told you that I wanted to be a mom. Like I wanted to be a wife and I wanted to be a mom. And so then when I became a mom, it was so important for me to be able to stay home with my kids. I wanted to be there for, when they lost their first tooth. I wanted to be there when they took their first step. I wanted to be there to put them down at nap time, to read them stories, to take them to play dates. Like I really wanted to be present and home with them. And I know that you can probably relate to that. But then I found that it was really, really hard to live on one income. Like so hard. So I hated every time I wanted to do something, I had to ask my husband for money. If I wanted to take them to a birthday party or buy presents or take them out to lunch or take them anywhere, I would say, honey, I need some money. And he'd go, we don't have any, and it was just really, really hard. And so I found my first company. I was with them for 10 years, and I was really shy back then. Like it became easier for me to talk to people when my kids were little because it gave me common ground to talk to other moms about our kids, right? And so I was definitely voted least likely to ever succeed in a business like this. But I found passion for the products, and I started sharing them with friends and family, and really grew it into the business. So I was with my first company for 10 years. I was with my second company for 6 years. And then I found Isogenics 2 years ago. And I was really struggling with my health. I had some issues. I became very intolerant to a lot of foods. I had rashes and hives on a daily basis, which I live in Florida, so it's really hard to have rashes. I would have to wear sweaters to hide the rashes because it was embarrassing. And then of course you'd walk outside and you'd sweat and it would burn. And so I was always looking for new solutions and new ways to get healthy, because I didn't want to take all the medication that my doctor wanted to prescribe to me. Because, with medication, pharmaceuticals, yes, they work for a lot of people, but also you can have a lot of side effects. And so I really just wanted to kind of help I knew that the value of taking care of your body, and if your body's working well, then it can start fighting things off. And so I started juicing my vegetables, and I was looking into intermittent fasting, and I knew a friend that was in Isogenics, but I didn't really know exactly what it was. I knew they had shakes and stuff, but when I had a conversation with her and I was telling her what my problems were, that my body just didn't absorb nutrients very well, no matter what I fed it. And I was having these problems. She said, oh my gosh, that's what Isogenics is. It's cellular cleansing and superfood nutrition. So once you can get the junk out of the cells, then your body is then able to just absorb the nutrition that you put in it like a sponge. And that made a lot of sense to me. And so I thought, oh my gosh, my problem is I don't sweat either. it doesn't matter how hot it is. I just don't sweat. So I just have a very hard time detoxifying. And so the cellular cleansing, it just picture you having we do have trillions of cells in our body. And picture those cells. They're like little itty bitty sponges. And so if those sponges are filled with water and then you add more water, nothing's going to happen. And that was kind of what was happening for me. And so that's what the intermittent fasting and the cellular cleansing does. So we have shake days and we have cleanse days. And so the cleanse days actually cleans those cells out, so kind of empties them, and then you infuse it with superfood nutrition, and then it sucks it up, and then your body starts working the way it's supposed to work. Gets rid of the toxins, and inflammation starts going away. My rashes started going away. My feet stopped hurting. My skin started looking better. My hair started growing, and I just started feeling incredible. So it's just as easy as replacing 2 meals a day and having 2 100-calorie healthy snacks and then having a healthy dinner. And so we don't really change our lifestyle too much. And as a matter of fact, for somebody like me, I don't really like to cook very much. It's so nice to just go, I'm going to have a shake for breakfast or I'm going to have a shake for lunch, and then all I have to worry about is dinner. So I love it.
Good. I love that. That's awesome. I'm with you on the no cooking. I love being able to give everybody shakes for breakfast. That's awesome.
That's right. I wish I had shakes when my kids were little.
Okay, so many of the people that are just customers think that they don't want to sell this, so they don't really want to hear a pitch about, I'm not a salesperson, but I know that you don't have to be a salesperson, and Isagenix just rewards us for sharing it with our friends and family. Then they want us to be successful no matter what we're doing, whether we're an associate or just a customer. Isagenix rewards us. But I would like you, because you're very, very good at explaining it, how we can get our products paid for and what promotion Isagenix has for us this week.
Okay, so basically with the a lot of people will say, I just can't sell. I just don't know how to sell. And so, I could totally relate to that. Because like I said, when I first started in this profession with my first company, I was like, I can't sell anything. Like, that's what my husband does. I don't sell. As a matter of fact, I'm too shy to even talk to you. So, but what I found is when I started having really good results on the products, it's kind of like going to a really good movie, or it's like going to a really good restaurant, and you find yourself telling your neighbors about it, or telling your mom or your sister or your best friend, because you just want them to go because you had such a great experience. And that's really what this is all about. So yes, you can come in and you can turn it into a business like we have, but you don't have to. You can just share it, because I'm sure once you get the products in your body, you start feeling pretty good. And then if you start talking about it, because it just is natural to do that as humans. And if you get a friend or a family member on the products just like you are, then Isagenix will reward you. So if you're a customer, they'll reward you with a product credit. If you're an associate, which upgrading to an associate is just as easy as watching a little video in your back office and putting your social security number in. It doesn't cost you any money. And so what's so great about that is just by doing that, instead of getting the product credit, they pay you in cash. But there's no requirement to do the business. You still get paid a nice little amount for whatever it is that you sign them up with. So let's say you just got them signed up on a bare bones 30-day system. You'd make $25. If you got them signed up on something called a premium pack is a little bit more than just the bare bones. You get a blender, you get some, bars, you get the Isadelight chocolates, and you get, lots of different things, additional things, and you would make $50. If you signed up a friend on a value pack, which is the best value because you get your vitamin packs, you get everything else that's in the other 30-day packs plus and then some, then you make $100. And if you signed up 2 people, so sometimes we get a friend on or a neighbor on, and then we go, oh geez, well, if I got my husband on, then in the same week those packs would double. So like, let's say you got a friend on a value pack, you'd make $100, and then you signed your husband up with a value pack, because why not? That 100 would turn into 200, and then you would make 200 on the second pack. So 2 or more packs in a 1 week period of time, they double the bonus for that, which is awesome, because 2 people on a value pack in 1 week is $400. And then once you get 2 people on board, you make $50, which is a totally different thing. So you can potentially make $450 just by signing 2 people up just by referral. So I absolutely love that. So Pamela, why don't you tell them what promotion we have this week?
Okay, now look, she's testing me here. So this week, until Sunday, we have a Sweeter with Friends. Get 3 people enrolled by Sunday, you get $250, I think is what they are doing. And then if you get 5 people, I don't know what the reward is for 5 people.
I think it's 500. 500? I'd have
$500.
to.
And then if you get 8 people, you get a very chic luggage set.
Yes.
So it's very exciting, and they always are doing something for the company. Does anybody have any questions? No questions? Okay. So I wanted to share that with you guys because you guys have been really loyal customers. You have a whole bunch of volume set that you're setting on, and I know we didn't explain what that is, but we can explain that to you and go through your back office and show you how you can turn that into money as well. And I know that a lot of you already have people interested just because of how you're acting, how you look. They've seen and noticed a change in you. And I've had people come to me say, hey, so-and-so, I want to do what so-and-so's doing. So I wanted you to hear this so you would know the benefit of what you can get from sharing this with other people.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rachel.
Oh, I was just going to say, so if you're on auto ship, meaning like you order products every single month, you start, like Pamela said, you start accumulating points in your back office that you can actually, once you sign your 2 people up, like we had just talked about, that turns into cash as well. So you can actually earn more than $450.
So it is, and it's a great way, even if you're not looking for something else, it's a great way to get your products paid for, because this can be an addiction. The bars, the hydrate, the slim cakes, the chocolates, you can just keep ordering and ordering, and your husband doesn't have to say, why are you getting all that stuff?
Right.
You get it for free.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming out and listening to this. We have recorded it, so for those that didn't get here. And if anybody does have any questions after this, you're more than welcome to PM me. Rachel, thank you so much for taking your time out and explaining to us and sharing with us. I really appreciate it.
You are welcome, and thank you so much for everything that you do, Pamela. You are an incredible leader, and you have a heart of gold, and I know you just want everybody to be healthy.
I do. I'm hoping in 30 years that we don't depend on medicine anymore. We go to food to help heal ourselves instead of turning to medicine. So
yes, food is medicine. That's for sure.
Yes. I'm not going to delay or keep you guys. I appreciate everybody's time, and y'all have an awesome, amazing, wonderful evening.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Hey, guys.
Bye. Nice to meet you, Amanda.
Nice to meet you.
Bye, Amanda. Can y'all say bye? Bye.
Bye.